All right, guys. We have a Dave Chappelle stand-up monologue from SNL. Let's jump into it.
Thank you very much for being here. But before I start tonight, I just wanted to read a brief statement that I prepared.
Okay.
I denounce anti-Semitism in all its forms. And I stand with my friends in the Jewish community. And that, Kanye, is how you buy yourself some time.
Oh, let's get it. Let's get it. Oh, no. Guys.
I got to tell you guys, I've probably been doing this 35 years now.
Right.
And early in my career, I learned that there are two words in the English language that you should never say together in sequence. And those words are the and juice. I've never heard someone do good after they said that. Kanye's got into some scrapes before. Normally when he's in trouble, I pull up immediately. But this time I was like, you know what? Let me see what's gonna happen first.
Right.
I just want to see where this is all going.
Oh no, guys! I understand why you guys want me to see it. I understand it.
Can't you remember how it started?
Oh no!
Vaguely, I remember it started with a tweet, strange tweet.
Okay.
It was like, I'm feeling a little sleepy.
The DEFCON.
I'm gonna give me some rest, but
when I wake up, yeah, that's what he said.
I'm gonna go DEFCON 3.
Right. That's what he said.
On the Jews. And then he just went to bed. I was up all night worried. What is he gonna do to the Jews?
Oh no, guys. Yeah, this is absolutely going to get limited, guys. So I may actually have to censor this video. I'm going to try to leave it uncensored, right? But if it does get flagged, which most likely it's going to, right? I'll have to censor it, guys. Apologies in advance.
I grew up around Jewish people.
Okay.
I have a lot of Jewish friends. So I'm not freaked out by your culture. I know a little bit about it just from hanging around. I'd be like, yo, let's go out after school tomorrow. They'd be like, we can't go out. It's Shana Na tomorrow. I'd be like, where? What is Shana Na? I had so many questions. Why do some of your people dress like Run DMC? When Kanye woke up from that nap, he went right to work. A year ago, I'd seen him on a podcast called Drink Champs. Great show.
A year ago,
and it was an amazing appearance.
Oh, he's referring to the first interview with Drink Champs, guys.
Noriega and them were there, the rappers that I love, and they all had their gold chains and stuff on.
Absolutely.
And Kanye said, only millionaires wear chains. They said, what? He said, I'm a billionaire. Billionaires don't wear their money on their body. I tucked my chain and I said, oh, snap.
Right. I mean, he's not wrong, kind of, if that makes any sense. Because, I mean, what you'll notice is that as soon as you start looking at like some of the most wealthy people on this earth, you'll start to realize how they dress versus how everyone else dresses. The more money they have, they generally want to look like they have less. So, hence the reason why he would because YouTube has literally flagged his name. I can't really say his name like that. But the guy that's in question, right? This is the reason why he dresses the way he dresses. Like his brand is, it looks like trash bags, guys.
It was a good appearance. It was fun and funny. But when he woke up, he went on Drink Champs again. This time, he was on one. He was mad about something.
Right.
He said, I can say anti-Semitic things, and Adidas can't drop me. Now what?
Right.
Adidas dropped that nigga immediately.
Yeah. I think this was after he's been saying he wanted to get out of the contract, though, so keep this in mind. I'm not trying to pick sides or anything like that, but specifically from looking at it, I think he was already complaining about how much he didn't want to be in that contract or the contract with Balenciaga. So I don't know, I feel like he did it on purpose. Like he forced them to release him from his contract after they refused
just dropped that nigga immediately. Ironically, Adidas was founded by Nazis.
Yeah.
And they were offended.
They didn't want nothing to do with it, bro, because I mean, come on.
I guess the student surpassed the teacher. It's a big deal. He had broken the show business rules. Is this a rule? You know, the rules of perception. If they're black, then it's a gang. If they're Italian, it's a mob. But if they're Jewish, it's a coincidence, and you should never speak about it. Kanye got in so much trouble, Kyrie got in trouble.
Oh, no.
Kyrie Irving posted a link to a movie that he had seen on Amazon. No caption on the post or nothing like that. But apparently this movie had some, I don't know, anti-Semitic tropes or something. And it was some weird title like From Hebrew to Negro or something.
Right.
And the NBA told me he should apologize. And he was slow to apologize. And then the list of demands to get back in their good graces got longer and longer. And this is where, you know, I draw the line. I know the Jewish people have been through terrible things all over the world, but you can't blame that on black Americans. You just can't. You know what I mean? Thanks to the one person that said boo. A fair punishment would be he should just...
Guys, I absolutely think that went over my head. I think I should go back so I can hear it again. I think that went over my head, guys.
Terrible things all over the world, but
Okay.
you can't blame that on black Americans. You just can't.
Okay.
You know what I mean?
Okay.
Thanks to the one person that said boo.
I get what he's saying here,
A
guys.
fair punishment would be you should just post a link to Schindler's List and y'all write your own captions.
Oh my God.
Kyrie Irving's black ass was nowhere near the Holocaust.
Right.
In fact, he's not even certain it existed.
Right, because, guys, he thinks the earth is flat. So just keep that in mind when we're even having any conversations specifically about that basketball player. All right. He literally thinks the earth is flat. All right. So, all right.
I saw one news pundit screaming about Kanye. She said, mental health is no excuse for that type of language. Yes, it is, bitch. You can kill somebody if you're mentally ill. Listen, okay, I don't think Kanye is crazy at all. I think he's possibly not well. Well, I've been to Hollywood.
Right.
I don't want y'all to get mad at me. I'm just telling you. I've been to Hollywood. This was just what I saw. It's a lot of Jews. Like a lot.
Come on. Oh my
That
gosh.
doesn't mean anything. You know what I mean?
Right.
There's a lot of black people in Ferguson, Missouri.
Right.
Doesn't mean we run the place.
Exactly. Oh my God.
I could see if you had some kind of issue. You know what I mean? You might go out to Hollywood and your mind might start connecting some kind of lines, and you could maybe adopt the delusion that the Jews run show business. It's not a crazy thing to think, but it's a crazy thing to say out loud in a climate like this.
Like, to be honest, guys, we are at like an all-time high level of like censorship, right? Like, and I mean, guys, I started YouTube in like super late December, almost 2020, but 2019, right? Almost 2020, basically early January, right? But either way, so I started, YouTube here then, and there was not this level of censorship going on, guys, and like what's happening behind the scenes, like with kind of like a lot of you guys don't fully understand, I'd say, is that YouTube has turned into like an absolute censor fest. Okay, what he's saying in here, I would think should not be flagged as, you know, bad content, right? I don't think so, but because this is his own personal opinion, right? But the way YouTube sees it, specifically the computer that checks all of the words that come out of every single video, like it can tell that there are two people speaking. Basically, it knows it's me speaking and it's him speaking because of our patterns, right? But this video is absolutely going to get what we call limited, right? And it's very unfortunate. I'm thinking it will, because this is the type of thing that will generally get censored, pretty much because of a couple of very specific words, right? I think there are over 20,000 words that you can use that will instantly limit your video nowadays. So yeah, we're stuck under this like weird censorship bubble that did not exist in 2020. So I don't know what happened that made it so a lot of the words that can normally be used on YouTube absolutely cannot be used. This is a shame. Absolutely.
Now the midterms are over and it's crazy climate. And I got to tell you, I feel like this midterm, like all of humanity depends on it. And it's an ominous sign. The most ominous sign of the midterms, I believe, would be Herschel Walker, who I don't want to speak badly of because he's black. But I have to admit, he's observably stupid.
Right. Guys. All right, so I'm in Georgia, right? I see these ads on TV, bro, right? Between the two people, I'm not really partial to either of them. I don't really care about their politics like that, but I can honestly tell you that one of these guys seems like a robot, right? And what I mean by that is that he's easily programmable. One of them seems very easily programmable. I don't think he has the capability to honestly think coherently or think on his own. Trying to be nice here, guys, but yeah, he just guys. Oh my God, and these commercials are crazy, guys. If you haven't looked at any of these commercials between the two of these guys, one thing is Warnock, I think his name is, and Herschel. Look at their battle. Look at these battling commercials that are going on, guys. They're wild. All right, these things are wild.
Even when he's not talking, his mouth be open a little bit, like. He's the kind of guy that looks like he thinks before he makes a move on tic-tac-toe.
Oh no! Oh no!
And I'm watching the news now. They're declaring the end of the Trump era. Now, okay, I can see how in New York you might believe this is the end of his era. I'm just being honest with you. I live in Ohio amongst the poor whites. A lot of you don't understand why Trump was so popular, but I get it because I hear it every day.
Right.
He's very loved. And the reason he's loved is because people in Ohio have never seen somebody like him. He's what I call an honest liar. Well, I'm not joking right now. He's an honest liar. That first debate, I'd never seen anything like it. I've never seen a white male billionaire screaming at the top of his lungs, "This whole system is rigged," he said. And across the stage was a white woman, Hillary Clinton and Barack Obama, sitting over there looking at him like, "No, it's not." I said, "Now, wait a minute, bro." It's what he said.
Right.
And the moderator said, "Well, Mr. Trump, if in fact the system is rigged, as you suggest,
okay,
what would be your evidence?" You remember what he said, bro? He said, "I know the system is rigged."
Oh, yeah.
"Because I use it."
Right.
I said, "God damn."
yeah. That was a W right there, guys.
Illuminati membership card, chopped a line of cocaine up and did it right into the
Right. But definitely a W right there for him, guys. On that one right there.
No one ever heard someone say something that true. And then Hillary Clinton tried to punch him in the taxes. She said, this man doesn't pay his taxes. He shot right back. That makes me smart.
I will say though, listen. So again, I'm from New York, guys. Right? I've known of Trump for the majority of my life growing up. I never liked him. He's not for me, right? But I do absolutely understand why people do enjoy him, right? Now, here's the thing. So like, and I don't judge anyone for the concept of being, a supporter of him. Do your thing. It's not my life. You get what I'm saying here? It's your life. Live it. But absolutely, things were so funny. Right? Like, I don't think I've ever lived at a time, right? Where you turn the news on occasionally and everything was just hilarious. And Biden is boring. He's just boring. There's nothing interesting, right? I don't know how many prepubescent girls he has to randomly touch awkwardly, guys. I don't know, guys. But just either way, that's not funny to me. But Trump was kind of funny. Things were funnier. I'm not saying that they were better. No, they were better for taxes, guys. Definitely businesses ran a little bit better, and a lot of people made a lot more money during Trump than what's going on right now. Instead, we're actually paying out a lot more money. But I don't know. Let's get it.
And then he said, if you want me to pay my taxes,
right,
then change the tax code. But I know you won't, because your friends and your donors enjoy the same tax breaks that I do. And with that, my friends,
right,
a star was born.
Right.
No one had ever seen anything like that. No one had ever seen somebody come from inside of that house, outside, and tell all the commoners, we are doing everything that you think we are doing.
Right.
Inside of that house. And they just went right back in the house and started playing the game again.
Exactly.
The Democrats were sore losers. I'm a Democrat. I'm telling you, as soon as he won, they started saying all that he's colluding with Russia. He's colluding with Russia. It was very embarrassing.
It was instant.
But as time went on, we all came to learn he was probably colluding with Russia. I even look at his wife different now. His wife is beautiful, no question about it, but she looks like the kind of chick that James Bond would smash but not trust. Why you got all them documents at his house? What is this? This guy that's famous for not reading his press briefings, now all of a sudden he got 10,000 documents in his house and won't catch him on his readings.
Oh my.
I've been fired from jobs many times in my life. And I will be very honest with you. Sometimes I was fired. I stole things from the office. Staplers, computer mouses, all kinds of stuff. But you know what I never stole from work?
Go ahead.
Work.
Right.
The war in Ukraine brought it all into focus. And lucky for everybody in the Western world, the Ukrainians are way better fighters than we thought they'd be. I mean, these guys, God bless them, they're doing good. They killed 10,000 Russians the first week of the war. Even the Vietnamese were like, God damn, those some good numbers. This is before they had weapons. Before we started sending them weapons, they was killing Russians with things you can find around the house. That whole country, Ukraine, is littered with traps like Home Alone. They was stepping on rakes and touching hot doorknobs. How is Russia losing to the Ukraine? That would be like America losing the war to Colorado.
Oh no, bro.
Now the midterms are over and everybody's awake. These new whites, man, they're like the whites. They're like newborn babies, just woke up. Everything white people are mad about, we've been on that. Man, I can't feed my family. Black people are like, we've been on that. Man, we can't trust the government. We've been on that. Man, we should dismantle the FBI. Word to Martin Luther King, bro. We've been on that. Nobody listens to me. When I tell these jokes, you ignore me. My first Netflix special, what did I say? I said, I don't want a sneaker deal, because the minute I say something that makes those people mad, they're going to take my sneakers away. And the whole crowd was like, ha, 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 ha. But now you see Kanye walking around L.A. barefoot with his chain out. This guy lost $1.5 billion in a day. $1.5 billion in a day. I saw that. I said, put your chain on, nigga. Welcome back.
Oh, no.
It shouldn't be this scary to talk about anything.
It shouldn't.
It's make my job incredibly difficult. And to be honest with you, I'm getting sick of talking to a crowd like this. I love you to death. And I thank you for your support. And I hope they don't take anything away from me. Whoever they are. We got a great show tonight.
All right.
Britain's finest Black Star is in the building!
Guys, amazing, absolutely amazing. I know you guys do not like outros, so guys, I will catch you guys all later. This guy's a genius.